Kramer arrival. Alright, 10 flight, 62, 1096.
In high school, in approximately 1997, I went on a ride along with a local police department, and it was a really busy afternoon shift. Really enjoyed it. I saw a lot of different kind of things. I saw warrant arrests, I saw medicals, just a lot of different things, and I thought, this is a really interesting career. This is a really good opportunity to do something different every day, stimulate thinking, challenge you mentally, physically. I've always appreciated and liked the job and how different every day can be, and it's just fun. As a sergeant, I still take calls for service like any other officer would. However, I'm also in charge of multiple programs here at the police department, such as firearms and taser, and I oversee all the administration work that goes behind that, and I'm a hands-on trainer. And then I go out and I oversee and supervise calls for service on the street. So when we get 911 calls, I go out there with my officers, or I might be the one that goes out there, and I just make sure that everything's being done appropriately and follows proper policy protocols. I really love this department because it's a small city. Just being so small, we get to really know not only our streets really well, but our citizens. You just get to really intimately know your community, your people. And I'd say a majority of our community here really supports the police, which is really nice. So we have a great backing by our community. For community outreach, that's really important, especially under the new regime under Chief Antoine. So we started doing Coffee with a Cop, which is something that's been done with other departments for a while, but it hasn't been something that we've implemented in this department prior, but now we're starting to do that, and we really find that to be positive. We do attend Night to Unite every summer, so we get out there, we talk to all the residents. All officers come in for that. So it's not just a select few, so all our officers get to see a lot of our people, answer questions. And I think one of the most important aspects for me, and when I train new officers, I tell them this too, when you're on calls for service with people, that's a really good time to have that good community service. Where it's really good to have that customer service. Two kind of similar things. Just treat everyone with respect and show them that we're here to legitimately care about what you have going on. For us, this isn't another call. This isn't something we're going to forget about in a day. This is something where we really care sincerely what's going on in our community. So I think that's really important with community outreach. You show when you go to a call when someone is at their worst, that we're there to help them and that we legitimately care about them. I really enjoy working around the house. I built a house not that long ago, and I like the upkeep. I like to go out there and do the yard work and work on things, improving things. I have a pretty large family, so I like to spend time with my family, do activities with them. I really enjoy technology. That's always been a passion of mine ever since I was a little kid. Ever since the late 80s, I was playing with computers. Camping, I enjoy camping. I bought a travel trailer a couple of years ago. I like to go out to state parks and just disconnect from everything. I think it's really good mentally and physically. You have to disconnect and reset yourself. It's important to remember that under all this, we're human like everybody else. And I've read a recent study that says most people see one, maybe two critical events in their entire life, where officers see hundreds, if not thousands. So as people, regardless of how calloused you think you are or mentally conditioned as you think you are, it does affect you physically. As time progressed and we saw officer depression rates and struggling with mental health, we've realized as a law enforcement society that that's not productive. So now we're a lot more focused on supporting mental health. So for us, we have to do mandatory check-ins every year at a local psychiatrist's office. We talk to psychologists as much as we want to, really, if we think we need it. And I know as a department, we're really big on mental health too. So when I do pre-service with our new hires, because I'm in charge of also new hires, I make sure to let them know that the stigma of I am good, I can deal with this, isn't acceptable. If you're struggling, if you want to, I'm here, your partners are here. Look for those indicators that your partner or partners may be struggling, and reach out to them, pull them aside, and really get rid of that stigma that mental health is something that's a weakness, because it's not. When you help somebody in their time of need and they look at you with tears in their eyes and they are sincerely thanking you for what you're doing, that really impacts me mentally, physically. That's a really good feeling, because you know it's sincere. For me, you know you touch that person's life in some way, and there's not many jobs where you can do that. And that's one of those calls where I'll walk away going, this is why I'm doing this job, because I want to legitimately help people when they really need help.